Hey YouTube, it is Christina. I was just checking in today to talk a little bit about something that I have been spending more time thinking about lately, and that is joy, okay? I feel that frequently, most of us are always trying to be super successful, and we're always thinking about money, and we're thinking about, moving up in our positions at work, and all we think about is work. And I don't know, I found myself extremely unhappy in that, and always thinking about how do I become better at this, how do I become better at this, without focusing on myself and just happiness. And wow, what a radical thought. So now I'm taking a step back and I'm reevaluating a few things in my life and just focusing on joy. I'm really not saying like leave your job or leave your friends and your family and like go to the middle of nowhere on this hunt for joy. But I do think that overall, or at least in the culture that I see here in Toronto, we are just running around like headless chickens, looking for money, looking for success, and that is literally all most of us are thinking about these days. So this video is just a little bit about like pull out from that a little bit. Yes, focus on success, but know that success is not going to make you happy necessarily. It might, but there's no guarantee. And if you're anything like me, then yeah, it won't. You need to focus on doing something daily that makes you happy and incorporating that into your life and prioritizing that maybe above everything else. Because while doing work and being successful is important, I find that those people who only talk about their job and only talk about their income and how great their work is and their company all the time, those are the most boring people to spend time with. Those are the most annoying people to spend time with. I know someone's gonna hate me for saying that, but you know when you're like having a dinner with someone and all they talk about is their job and you're just like, I don't care. That is how I feel all the time. Literally all the time. I feel like I'm hanging out with people in their mid-20s, early 30s, and everyone's just always talking about career. And I get it. But we've really lost touch with like that playful side of us, that fun, joyful side of us. It really didn't sink into me until a friend's boyfriend that I know asked me, like, what do you do for fun? Honestly, I was just like taken back by that question. No one had asked me that in a really long time. What do I do for fun? What is fun? And the fact that I was thinking that when I used to be such a creative and playful and imaginative person was mind-blowing to me, that I had basically degraded into such a just career-focused person and like nothing else really. So this video is just going to be a little bit about adding joy. Remember to add joy, whatever that is to you. For me, I've got my own interests, right? Like maybe it's gaming, maybe it's going outside and spending time in nature, maybe it's just being with your friends and grabbing a few cocktails. Whatever that is for you, if it's dancing around in your apartment by yourself, do it. And do it daily, because I feel like we're always prioritizing something that we feel is going to promise us something huge. And lo and behold, a lot of the times it doesn't. So make sure that you prioritize things that give you joy. I can definitely share with you what I do. I'm sure you can get a glimpse as to what I do right behind me. This is joy to me. Having these plants, taking care of these plants, some doing well, some not, but it's a process that I'm learning and propagating, and being a part of this and creating things is what gives me joy. And that was something that I really found out the hard way. Seeing this, paying attention to these plants every single day, being mindful of how they're coming along, how they're growing, paying attention to their needs made me realize that it's so important to take care of other things, and it's also very important to take care of yourself, right? All this is a little reminder for you to pay attention to the things that make you feel good from within. I'm not saying for you to abandon your career or abandon projects, but just prioritize yourself first. Don't wait until your project or your work or whatever is over for you to realize that you're the #1 priority in your life. Focus on yourself first. Take a step out, do something every single day. Do it now and do something that makes you happy and brings you joy, because that is the most important thing in this world that I have learned. I'm curious to know what that #1 thing that you do in your day to add joy is. Leave it in the comments below. Have a beautiful day and get outside.